Opie. And the last time we had Opie, the event we had her on for had sold out. So I brought her in early because she has a live event coming up March 18th at the Mackenzie Art Gallery.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing?
Well, I'm excited to have you back, and excited that your event's not sold out yet, but we can't guarantee because you're just selling out. So, a live event, you're a professional psychic medium.
Yes.
You do so much more. I've been to your site.
Yes.
And so today I said, hey, let's do something.
Yeah.
Let's do a mini read.
Did you want me to do a little mini connection for you, Lisa?
Do you have to ask me? Is that sort of the first thing? Like,
yes, I always ask for authority first.
Okay.
And just so you know what my experience is, I'm what we call a claircognizant. A lot of psychic mediums are clairvoyant, which means seeing, and clairsentience, which means sensing. So I'm a little different. It comes in and out of me, and I don't remember things after, but they touch my forehead for yes, back of my head for no, and squeeze either side of my head for things that you or I are saying are important. But they give a lot of senses and different things. I get bitter taste in my mouth for somebody who's on a lot of medication, cold hands and feet for somebody who's diabetic. So, yeah. Okay. And preparing to the read, I just kind of shuffle my cards just to bring forward the information and open it up. This is beautiful. So it's interesting because when I was kind of preparing and connecting to you, Lisa, I got that you have a lot of things on the go. Your team, I call them they, but you have guides and loved ones on the other side, and they tell me how intellectual and conceptual you are. You're a forward thinker, and you really kind of open the box, but yet we're very protective and private, a lot of things, and the community that we allow into our space is very sacred. Now, it's interesting because I have a lot of miracles coming your way when I connect to that, and that's little surprises that are aligning, because I feel like we're working on things on the underground side of things, and they're actually growing with rapid speed right now. The energy is really aligned for you. So with that, there's going to be a lot of change, a lot of expansion. It's going to be, see, you already know what I'm talking about, don't you? They told me that it's going to be calling upon different pieces of you internally and kind of challenging you, but it's kind of refreshing as well because you love the challenge and you love stepping up to it. So with this is kind of a rebirthing process for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I'd retire.
There's just so much for you to do, and there's many things that you want to explore, and I love your intellect. They keep taking me to your mind. Your mind is very beautiful. So, and with that, you're very resilient. You're very strong internally. When I connect to you, you do not step down lightly. You always step up to the challenges in life, and I really celebrate that. Now, I also have to ask, is there a gentleman that was really close to you early on in childhood? I feel like he really enjoyed sports, particularly they showed me forward momentum of a bike. So I'm not sure, does that connect for you at all?
Forward momentum of a bike.
This gentleman really liked either triathlons or biking or something like that. He feels a little bit older in age when he transferred over to the other side, but I kept getting a lot of chest energy, so it felt like it was heart or lung, something like that. Does that connect for you at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so he steps forward and he just wants you to know that he's very much in the back energy and celebrating you because he was always very excited to hear about your progress and your growth and where you were at and all the things you used to tell him as a child. So I just want you to know he's stepping forward just to acknowledge his presence, and just so you don't have to doubt if he ever wondered what you were doing, he's right there celebrating you.
My heart's just pounding.
I'm sorry, I have that effect. People ask me to do bachelorette parties, and I always say that's probably not a good idea. A lot of people have emotional releases with me, so.
Wow. So what does this do to you?
So it's a wild ride when I kind of close off afterwards, because it takes about 2 to 3 hours of meditation for me to open up and prepare. I don't do readings unless I prepare properly. And then as I'm expanded and connected, they move me in all different ways. I see flashes of pictures, I get words, I get a lot of taste, a lot of sensations on my body, but really I open my mouth and it comes out. If I stop to think, there's nothing there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a really strong trust on the other side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we brought you on to do this, and we just wanted to give our viewers a little bit of an experience, but March 18th, you are live.
Yes.
And people will get more of this.
Absolutely. This
Okay.
is a hands-on experience, and it's a quite powerful experience to see what comes through.
Yeah, I can imagine. I film and I get exhausted, so I can imagine you doing these live. But thank you for dropping in.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for sharing.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. All right, well, that was Opie. Opie Live event is her 5th live event coming up March 18th at the Mackenzie Art Gallery. And we hope you can join us for that event before it's sold out, or Opie will just have to come back. I want to thank you for joining us here on Talk of the Town. We love having you Monday to Friday, 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 5:30. Now go make your own day great.